Hey, what's up, Cool Like That peeps? It is me, your Cool Like That Asian in the house. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'm doing this video real quick because I know my mom asked me a couple of weeks ago about some back exercises. She wanted to get rid of back fat. Now, let's remember, fat is basically a lot of dieting. If you're eating a lot more than you're burning off, then that's where your back fat possibly is. Exercising is basically you're toning your muscles, making sure it looks toned, making sure you're looking pretty. But if you're eating like a heifer, people, let's just remember, diet is a bigger portion than exercising. So make sure your diet is on point while doing it. But to tone up your muscles and trying to make sure your back is a little stronger, there's some exercises that I do personally that kind of helps me out to work out. So if you have dumbbells, like regular dumbbells, okay, not too heavy, not too light, just regular dumbbells that you can carry. A band like this, okay, these run from 25, 35, 45 pounds. And it's about 19, 20 bucks to have some band like this. So I'm going to get a little heavier band so I can use, but these are awesome. I realize that these are awesome because my trainer, my personal trainer actually made me start using this, and then I'm using now this in my whole routine as a personal trainer at the gym. So a lot of my clients are having this type of thing, a training with me. So it does a lot of stretching and does a lot of things. So you always want to have this. Now you can stretch out with this band, all right? A lot of people don't realize they can stretch out with this band. If you're standing up, all right, make sure your elbows are in, pulling out. You can do 10 of those. So it stretches out your back a little bit. Then your palms are going to be facing down, doing the same exact motion, working a little bit part of your back. All right, so that kind of stretches out your back a little bit. There's also your dumbbells that you can use. You can do a bent over row, which is really easy to do. I'm going to show this with the band and also with this dumbbells. So let me try to push this a little bit more. There. Okay. So if you're doing a bent over row, you can do a chair, but try to get a lower chair. I don't have a lower chair here. I can use a couch, but get a lower chair. Okay. So a lot of people tend to have their leg in, touching the bench. All right, in. So when you're going down, it's going to be hitting your leg. So you always want to make sure your leg is out and your back leg is slightly outside, like there, okay? When you're going down, make sure your back is straight. Your arm is stretched out. So you have this part stretched out, okay? So when you go in, you're just going to go in, all right? You're not going to go out like this. You're going to go in, your elbows to your side, all right? So no going up like that. Always range of motion, people. Back is straight. Do 10 of these, 3 sets. Okay? So it should work out your lats, your back muscles up here. All right? You can also do these with the bands. All right? So, of course, your foot is not going to be out with these bands because your foot is going to be holding this band down. All right? And you can make it a little tougher by going down a little further and pulling it up. But usually if you want to take it easy for a while, make sure it's like pretty much you have that slack, right? Bend over, make sure your back foot is out, back is straight. All right, so I'm going to make it a little tighter so it's harder for me. And do the same exact thing. So you are able to use your band. Okay, so it works out the backs also. All right, another exercise that I learned with this band is if you're sitting straight up, you can stand up, do it. My calves are sore, sorry. I worked on my calves the other day with my trainer. He busted my calves. So you can stand up and do it, and then push out. All right. So in the back of your muscles, okay, between your shoulder blades, it should squeeze your shoulder blades together. All right. So you can sit down and do it. All right. So it's squeezing your shoulder blades together. You can also do this with your. Whew, I'm out of breath. I need to take a break. Make sure you're taking adequate amount of break. Okay, if you're using your dumbbells, you can use your dumbbells. All right, it's the same exact effect. Make sure you're bent over. Your arms are bent a little bit, so it's bent. Your back is straight. Comes out like that. All right, so it's going to be like that. Make sure you don't strain your head. Just keep it down. Back straight. Go right out. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Come right back down. All right. So it should be like that. Work up your upper back a little bit. Kind of strengthen your back muscles a little bit. Don't strain yourself. So if you're doing these muscles, make sure you're not going all the way up. All right. It's always the range of motion. Because a lot of people tend to forget the range of motion. They always think the more you go back, the more you're going to hit. All right, but yes, you're going to hit, but you might strain your back a little bit. So make sure your back is straight. Your feet is shoulder width apart. Out. All right, so that's some of the back exercises that I use. Now, if you guys have any other back exercises that you have on video and you guys want to kind of share that, put it in the comments section or put your video down there. Reply to this video. I love seeing new exercises that I can use on my clients that will work. Whew. That was really a workout. But that should do 3 sets of each, and you should be able to kind of work out your back as much as you can. So if you have any questions, there you go, just ask, and anybody has any questions, just let me know. If you guys want to see more videos about back muscles or any exercise videos that you guys want to see, let me know in the comments or in email. Let me know, and I'll try to get that to you guys. But I love you guys, and I'll catch you guys all later. Love ya. Bye. Be fit like that.